are now streaming worldwide on RadioOnFire.com and the Radio on Fire app. Giving you more talk, more news, and more music. It's Radio on Fire.
Atlanta, Baltimore, D.C., and our viewers around the world, welcome back. It's your man Diamond K, RadioOnFire.com, TheDiamondKShow.com. Just a boatload of news that is going on. So much to talk about. We're going to get into a lot of different things. I definitely want to start with the 15 women who have claimed sexual harassment while working for Washington's NFL team. And I'm calling Washington's NFL team because they don't have a name. They have not revealed the new name of the Washington Redskins. The organization has hired a Washington-based law firm after 15 women say that they were sexually harassed while employed by this team. Now, this report, bombshell report from the Washington Post, went public today, and it centers around accusations by 15 female employees of verbal abuse and sexual harassment by former team employees. So just a bombshell of a report. Can read it at the Washington Post. But the story really focuses on members of Dan Schneider, his inner circle. Listen, the title of the article is From Dream Job to Nightmare, and tells stories of allegations made by more than a dozen women. Emily Applegate said that she would meet a female coworker in the bathroom during their lunch breaks to cry about the frequent sexual harassment and verbal abuse that they endured. This team is just a controversial mess. It's a PR nightmare. This story involves interviews from more than 40 current and former employees and a review of text messages and internal company documents. Dan Schneider, definitely a liability to the NFL. Team owner declined many interview requests, and the Post has presented very detailed allegations and findings to the club. 3 team employees accused of improper behavior abruptly departed. It is going to continue to be a firestorm. I don't even know. I guess maybe they could try to come up with the name, but it's not going to. This new name is not going to minimize the impact of this claim. 15 women claiming sexual harassment while working for the former Washington Redskins. Definitely keep you posted on that. Just tuning in, it's Diamond K, Radio on Fire. 7 p.m., 12 noon, episodes drop. But of course, I love to hear from you on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, TikTok, at The Diamond K Show. Also, very disturbing news by way of the Trump administration and the new head of the post office set to slow down service. You know, we got mail-in ballots coming. We got an election coming. The new head of the United States Postal Service, USPS, has established some major operational changes in a memo earlier this week. The Postmaster General, Louis DeJoy, a major donor for President Trump's re-election, he took over the mail service last month, and has enacted some, what's the word I want to use? Difficult changes to help the financial situation of the post office, USPS. Some of these changes are going to include mail delivery being delayed by a day or more, they said, to reduce costs. Late trips will also no longer be authorized, according to a document that the Associated Press got their hands on. So if a postal distribution center is running late, they will keep the mail for the next day. So let's explain it like this. If you have someone delivering mail and they're running late on the route, it was a lot of mail and their shift is getting ready to end, a lot of times these people were working overtime to finish the mail delivery that they were given for that day. So this may result in you seeing mail workers out later than you normally see them, because they're trying to get through the whole shipment that they were given. Well, the Postmaster General, Louis DeJoy, is now saying that all of that is done. All right. This is going to increase mail delays. This is going to eliminate overtime opportunity for hundreds of thousands of postal workers across the country. So they cite this as the declining of deliveries because of competitors like UPS, FedEx, and other rivals declining mail deliveries. They say create deep revenue losses. And then the pandemic has further exasperated the situation, and the memo stated that the service had to make an operational pivot in order to maintain health and stability for the coming years. So, of course, many people are pointing to the mail-in ballots that many are talking about because of the pandemic. The president and his team are against it because why are Republicans against mail-in ballots? Okay, Republicans are against mail-in ballots because there are less Republicans than Democrats registered. And the reason why they try to depress the turnout and try all these tricks and things is because the more that they can siphon off Democratic participation in any election, the more chances increase of a Republican victory. So these are more games that the president and his administration are playing this time with your vote. And it is very disturbing. Not surprising, but very disturbing. Speaking of disturbing, Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms says that Atlanta's mask mandate will stand despite Governor Kemp's orders. You have a back and forth battle that is going here. The mayor said today in a press conference, responding to Georgia Governor Brian Kemp's executive order that struck down her mask mandate of July the 10th, saying that the city still has appropriate standing to mandate the masks. So this is a back and forth. She wants to mandate and make it a requirement. And of course, the governor being a person who is against a lapdog for the president, trying to go otherwise. But it really shows a deficiency in empathy for helping to curb the spike in infections in the state of Georgia. So state, county, or municipal law, order, ordinance, rule, or regulation that requires persons to wear face coverings, masks, face shields, or any other PPE, personal protective equipment, while in places of public or public property are suspended to the extent that they are more restrictive than this executive order. So she says that she's willing to go to court, and the governor has sued her and the city council. Kemp wrote in his Wednesday order that the previous statement that I read is from him, but he says that he is in a very confusing statement. You know, on one hand, the governor says that he cares about the people and their safety and their well-being, and he's doing this for the restaurants and business owners that are affected by the reversal that Mayor Lance Bottoms has stated with things in Atlanta going back to phase 1. So you have a lot of restaurants that are not having dine-in services, and the governor claims that he's doing this in defense of those businesses. And how can you defend the business opening if the people aren't going to come and they're going to be sick, potentially, right? You have to shut things down. And this is the reason why we have these flare-ups, because these governors, these hard-headed, stubborn, Trump-leaning, lapdog governors are not seeing the forest for the trees. So, a seatbelt. You mandate people to wear a seatbelt. They don't wear a seatbelt, they get a ticket, they get fined. You don't have people that are boycotting or up in arms about seatbelts, right? Most people wear seatbelts. It's a public safety thing. The masks are a public safety thing. But you have some people that are just, you know, I don't understand the mindset of some of the folks that are resisting the order. The mandate, why do we have to mandate? We have to mandate because people are not voluntarily wearing the mask in a lot of places where they really need to. So Keisha Lance Bottoms is mandating this. The governor wants to do something otherwise. Many people still don't understand the fact that we are still learning about this. We are still learning about this. But DeSantis from Florida, Kemp from Georgia, and Trump they're really messing things up. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, at The Diamond K Show, at Radio on Fire. Of course, I am here. New episodes of the program dropping 12 noon, 7 p.m. And I will see you guys tomorrow.